Prepare for the crime wave. We are now going to see, mark my words, a huge spate of crime all over this country, as if there wasn't enough. David Gork, the failed Conservative, and a terrible Conservative at that, really, he's a Lib Dem, was brought in by this government, a Labour government of all things, to do a sentencing review. And because this government has no idea what it's doing and has no original thoughts in their heads between any of them, they've decided to take up everything apart from one thing that he said. They say they're cracking down on crime, but now any sentence under 12 months will not result in prison time. Suspended sentences can now run for 3 years rather than 2. One good thing though, I must admit, is having unpaid work teams. So these people will have to do community service essentially, but in work teams, whether that be fixing potholes for example, or doing litter picking, which is something that's okay with me. Now what's really odd, and I don't think this came from David Gork, is that they're rolling out a voluntary, yes voluntary, chemical castration programme for sexual offenders. Now, if we're talking about people who've committed sexual crimes like rape or, acts against children, just castrate them. Forget an expensive chemical castration, just get a blunt knife. Far cheaper and more cost effective. They're saying they could make it mandatory, they're not going to. That chemical castration thing will never ever happen under these people, I guarantee you now. But anybody now who's shoplifting, let's say petty theft or something like that, anything under 12 months, they know they're not going to go to prison. And if they get recalled in that time, then they're going to go to prison for 28 days only. If you're a recidivist criminal and you've got the threat of 28 days hanging over your head, you're going to think, well, so what? Risk, reward, occupational hazard. I can do 28 days standing on my head. That's all they'll think. Because they don't care about prison time. That's why they're willing to take these risks, to carry out whatever they're doing. What a complete and utter disaster.